What's going down, my petty peeps? I'm your girl, Shannon Mack. Welcome to another episode of Pedis in the City. Yup, we in New York City, my city. I have a great guest today, and today's episode was brought to you by the Schlumberger Sparkling Wine. So don't move a muscle. And welcome.
Hey, baby.
Hey, baby. I like that. I got a toast.
Toast,
just
toast.
to that lipstick, just
Thank
to
you,
the
darling.
get up, all that. I
Thank
see
you, darling. You know, we try.
You ain't trying, you do it.
Oh, well, we do.
All right, Miss Teedra. Yes, this is Teedra, the beautiful Teedra Moses. Yes, we know you from since 2004, if my memory serves me correctly. Is that correct?
Yes, that's when the album dropped.
Yes,
2004.
Complex
The first
Simplicity.
album. Yes.
Yes, and you are re-releasing this album.
It's off of iTunes and all the streaming places now, and people are like really going hard at me. Really, they're going hard at like the streaming services because they think they took them down because the fans I have feel like the whole world is against me. I don't, but they do. so they're like going hard, but it's me. I took it down because we're re-releasing it on September 27th. We're gonna have some new goodies on it.
Hold on. I'm going to stop you.
Why?
Because we can't get to all the goodness yet. They got to wait.
Okay.
I want to know where you been at. I know you've been around, but I want to know what's been going on.
Hustling, getting money, girl. Whatever, what everybody else doing.
So why'd you wait 15 years to re-release? Is it been 15? Yes.
Yeah, it's been 15 years.
To re-release it.
It just, I thought about it, and I'm like, I still have records from that time that people never heard, and I can just put some, goodies on it or whatever, and as well, you have to understand, like, the album has become this like cult classic, and you don't know that initially. So 5 years later, you don't know. 10 years, you figure it out, but 15, you know for sure if it's like a cult classic. And we had a remix that I did with K Tronada that we put out last year that's really blew up, like really huge. So it gave us the idea, like maybe it's time, because people have told me often that the album was ahead of its time. So maybe it's time now, and maybe people can like understand it better now,
So what makes it a cult classic? Explain that to me.
I don't know. What I do know is that it grows. I think that might have something to do with it. It's like one of those things, like a certain movie that didn't get really popular, but you love it. You know what I mean? Like, and it has a solid following. Like, I've been doing this for 15 years.
Okay, that makes sense.
You would think that in 15 years, my audience would dwindle, but it grows. So I think that kind of has something to do with it.
That's kind of lit that you
have
taken all this, kind of time off.
I never took time off. See, that's the misconception. I've been hustling. I have two
Push it
kids.
straight for me, please. You got twins.
I have twin sons. They're 23 now. I don't have to take care of them anymore. Praise God.
Really?
But,
I thought that's when it started.
oh, no. Once you turn 18, I told them this since they were 5. Like, yo, listen. When you turn 18, you got to go college somewhere. And I know
So your kids is walking out the door to kindergarten. You like, look.
No,
you
yeah,
turn 18.
seriously. I was a single mom. I didn't play those games. Yeah. But yeah, I was hustling. Like, I never took time off. I've always been on stage. I have like 6 mixtapes that were in between. I have an album that came out in 2015. Like, I bust my ass.
Conversations and Cognac.
Yeah, Cognac and Conversations.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm a little dyslexic.
Yeah, it's okay.
Work with me.
It works either way. See, because it's as long as the conversation and the Cognac, it doesn't matter which one goes first.
As long as the Pedis and the Mimosas is popping, right?
Thank you, Zoe. Yeah, so I just been working. I didn't take time off. It's just I'm independent, and I love it. I'm not saying anything against independence, but it's a different kind of hustle. So people don't see you as widely promoted, so they think you're not there. But if you love me, you'll come look for me.
I know that's
what I tell
right.
niggas.
So what?
Oh, bleep that.
Look for me. I know that is right. Man, there's so much. I'm trying to figure out, where do I really want to start with you? Can we go back to the super duper beginning when you was a wardrobe stylist?
Yes. I was an
You look like you forgot for a second.
I did, because it wasn't my thing. Like, it was like a hustle, My best friend, Nanja McKenzie, is the wardrobe stylist I used to work with phenomenal wardrobe stylists like, you know, Nas, Khalees, Will Smith. To this day, she's still doing it. It's just, it was a way to get money for me though, because I had kids. So, and I couldn't work at like a post office or something like that because I would blow my brains out. So, no disrespect to someone that works a 9 to 5, but it's just not my thing, you know? And so God provided that I could work with my best friend and get this great experience of seeing the music industry from a different side, because we did mostly music videos and stuff like that. And I learned a lot about having to interact with people because I'm initially like an introvert. Now I've turned into this extroverted introvert.
She's initially.
Yeah, no, it's developed into something else. Though. It's not like now I'm like super lit with everybody, but I really don't want to be bothered. You know what I mean? And it's not fake. It's real. When I'm lit with everybody, I'm really lit. But by the time I don't want to be lit no more, I don't, and I go away.
I realize you low key described me.
Yeah, I felt it when I walked in here that we had some type of tribe connection. You know.
I feel you. I totally feel you. So, who are some of the celebrities that you were wardrobe styling for?
One of my favorite is Gwen Stefani.
Oh.
Yeah, Gwen Stefani is awesome. This was years ago, and I just remember doing the kind of always knew you'd end up my ex-boyfriend or something like that. End up your ex-girlfriend, something like that. I just remember going to her house and sitting down with her, and we're, you know, talking about what she wants to do. And all of a sudden she's like, hey, you guys got a moment? Can you come up to my room? I just got this footage from the last tour that my friend did. He wants me to check it out. So we sit in Gwen Stefani's bed.
Really?
Just like homegirls.
Was it a queen size, king size twin?
It was a queen, I think, or king. It might have been queen or king, but it had posts. It was really beautiful, these tall posts. And we just sat there and watched her stuff, and then she started telling me how she used to date Tony, and it was like, this woman probably don't even remember me. But I remember that moment.
You never know.
Forever.
Maybe she does.
I mean, I don't know. I doubt it. But, but it was like a really cool moment. You know, I think she was like my favorite person because I didn't really care. I just wanted to get the money. I didn't care about, I still don't care about celebrity and stuff like that.
I feel you.
But I did care about being in Gwen Stefani's bed.
All right. Who was your least favorite? Let's get into it.
Who was my least favorite? I won't say her name, but she's an R&B singer. She was just fake. I don't like fake people.
Give me a hint. Come on,
Teedra.
I won't.
I'm so not that person. Because I will fight you if you come to me. So I don't put myself in situations where I might go to jail. I think that's smart, don't you?
I cannot with you. So, did you do wardrobe styling for Khalees?
I worked with Khalees, yeah.
And what was that experience like?
Khalees was super cool. She was really, really cool. She was the type, it was early on, when Nanja started working with her, and it was hype called Nanja. She's like, he's like, I got this girl, she's super fly, she just need a little bit of direction. And Nanja started to work with her, and Khalees was like the homie, like from the gate, like she was really cool.
Okay. What's your relationship like with her now?
I don't know her.
You don't know her?
No.
Okay. So before we actually get into your business, just a little bit, we want to thank our sponsors. So we'll be right back. So we're back. We had a little 15-second break, but before I get into your business, I do want to shout out Schlumberger sparkling wine. We are drinking rosé right here. The flavor is wild berries. Isn't it good?
It's very
Are
good.
you lit? How many glasses have you had?
This is my second. I have a high tolerance. I'm getting there though. I'm getting there.
Wait. I'm empty. How are we going to take a break and I didn't get a refill? We got to get a refill. We're going to get a refill on this, but okay. So, you have a song that you just admitted, so a song that you released a long time ago, that you just recently admitted was about Nas. How, who, what, where, why, when, what?
Okay, so I didn't know Nas. Like
Okay.
I wasn't like people have this. I don't know when you.
You gotta set it straight, girl.
No, I know when you were asking about Khalees was going because I'm like a psychic. I know this kind of stuff. I didn't know Nas. Like I didn't know Nas. You know, and when the song came out, I didn't even know he was dating Khalees. You know what I mean? When I wrote that song, so I wrote it 2 years before it came out. It came out in 2004. So I didn't even know then. It's just I had a crush on him.
had a crazy crush on him.
I had a crazy crush on him, like really. And I had actually worked with him as a stylist, but back then I had a boyfriend. And I'm a one-track mind person. Like when I'm with a man, I'm with a man. I don't see anybody else. But then I just, you know, he came out with an album, I think, Stillmatic.
Okay. Yeah, that would
fell
make
in love with
that
that
would make
album.
any girl fall in love with
and then
Nas.
and then after that he came back with Godson, and I was like, oh my God, I want
I love him, right?
Yeah, exactly. So like the whole plan was like, let me make this song about him. I love this song. I just want to be a girl. Let's make a video. He's gonna see me. He's gonna think I'm lit. He's gonna want to marry me. You know, it didn't pan out that way, but that was the plan. By the time the video came out and everything, he probably was already in his relationship with his wife. You know, so I don't know.
Got it. So what made you come out now?
Because I don't care if he knows
that you had a crush on him.
Because I don't care if he knows now.
But why do you want him to know now?
I don't care if he knows. It's not that I want him to know. Issa asked me to tell her something on her, Issa Rae. She did a show. She has this cool thing she does like behind the songs and stuff. And she sit with songwriters and artists and she talks to them about their songs and stuff. And so she asked me to tell her something like that I never said before. So I was like, yo, I'll tell Issa's, first of all, she's the queen of fly girls. So of course I would tell her.
Shout out to Issa Rae. Girl, you need to come on the show.
Yeah, she really does. It's really dope. But yeah, so I told her. And I don't care anymore.
Got it. No, but we got to set the record straight. I get that you don't care. I completely understand that. But we got to set the record straight. Because I was like, wait, Sada.
I'm glad you did. I don't give a care. And I would have said a different word, but I don't want you to have to bleep it.
It's all good. So speaking of men, while we are on the topic, you got a man?
I don't.
Dating?
I got into the world of dating. It's really wild. I was celibate for like 7 years.
Wait.
Yeah, I didn't
pause.
date or anything. Yeah.
What? That's
Don't
huge.
laugh. Though.
No, no. I think that's low key. No, for all jokes aside, I think that's absolutely amazing.
It was.
It really, you said it was. So you're not on the drought no more.
No, now I'm back on it. It's been 2 years now.
Okay.
And
what's your decision behind that? No,
because energy, man. Energy. Like
Facts.
energy is, and the strongest energy you're gonna ever exchange is sexual energy because it creates a whole human being.
Yeah.
And if you're a person that's suffering with all kind of disgusting issues, don't lay that on my spirit. I don't want that on my spirit. You know what I mean? So
we got to toast to that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Clink, clink. Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
So I'm just not into that. I'm not into that.
Absolutely. So give 3 qualities that a man got to have in order for him to be like, yup, I'm going to end my 2-year drought with you right now.
Well, first and foremost, like to end the 2-year drought is different than like if I really want to be with him. So to have sex with you, I guess it would have to be, you have to be first of all attractive, you know, physically attractive.
That's a given,
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. I have to feel like you're not a bad person. I have to feel like I can share myself with you, and if we exchange, it's not gonna be like a thing that lingers on like a spiritual STD or something like that. You know?
Word.
And
that stuff is real.
No, it's so real to me. I don't know how real it is to other people. And you have to have passion. You know what I mean? Like if you're just boring, like I like to get it in. I don't do it often, but I swear I'm a champion when I do it though. Like so you have to really like get it in. Like you can't be like really prude. You know, you got to be like really ready for the adventure. You know.
Got it. Okay. Did you guys hear that? So make sure you pay attention. You know, you on the market. You kind of looking a little.
Yeah, I'm extremely selective though. So don't try. If you think that I might not like you, I probably don't.
She needs a man that is not going to back down.
No, exactly.
You cannot be no punk.
I think a Leo is a great guy for me.
And you're a Sag, right?
Yeah, I'm a Sag. Yeah.
I don't know if Leos and Sag match up, but you might.
I think we do. Well, they tell me on the Google.
That is to tell me on Google. Google is Bible. We're going to take a quick little break just to thank a sponsor. Shout out to Completely Bare for sponsoring this episode as well. When we come back, we are going to play a little game with Miss Teedra Moses. And we're back, and right now it's time to play a game of Petty or Mimosa. Have you seen my show? Have you checked out what Petty or Mimosa is?
I didn't get that far when I was watching it.
Okay, because it's just down in the middle. All right.
Okay.
So let me explain.
Okay.
So Petty or Mimosa is a cute little game that we made up.
Okay.
And I know you were looking at this and you were wondering what was going on, right?
I was intrigued.
So there's a few questions.
Okay.
Some might be petty questions,
Okay.
and some questions may require a petty response.
Okay.
So if you don't want to be bothered though with giving us a response, you can down your mimosa, but we're gonna switch it up
I might
just a little
go for
bit.
that.
We're gonna switch it up just a little bit.
Okay.
We're actually gonna take shots of a little liqueur here.
Okay.
So shout out to my sponsor. Shout out. So we're gonna take shots. I'm gonna have Jackie, our Schlumberger sparkling wine representative.
Ooh, Jackie!
She is gonna pour us a shot of the Mozart chocolate cream liqueur.
Let's go.
So we're gonna switch it up today,
Okay.
right? So we're not downing on most, we'll be downing our shots.
Okay, let's do it.
Look at me saying hour. No,
Hour.
you downing your shots.
Oh.
You know what? I'm gonna be a good sport today.
Please.
And when you wanna, plead the fifth, I'll take the shot with you.
Okay.
All right?
Okay, cool.
So, we had the shots ready? Thank you, Jackie. Here you go.
Thank you, Jackie.
Thank you, Jackie. All right. Ready? Go ahead.
Okay.
All
Here we
yours.
go.
Look at me ready to drink it.
You're like, let's go.
Little lush.
All right, we got here.
Oh, so you're going to read the question aloud.
I'm reading out loud. Okay, Popeyes or Chick-fil-A? Popeyes all day. First of all, let me tell you why. Because they were originated in New Orleans. So my
Okay,
home team,
okay.
always.
All right, home base.
All right, what we got here? Hopefully something that'll make me drink. Mary J or Macy Gray?
You got to pick one.
I love Macy. I've written records with Macy, but I'm going to always choose Mary J over anybody because she's the queen of all things, man.
Oh, my God.
And I love you, Macy Gray. You know I do, but you would pick Mary J, so that's an easy one.
I think I love her. Okay, wait, real quick. Mary J, you got to understand I've loved you since I was 10.
Yes,
You
yes.
gotta come on
I'm
the
going to her
guys.
show tonight.
Oh my God!
Yes, I
Yo,
love
I'm
her.
diehard. You know how people like Beehive for Beyonce?
Yes.
I'm
Mary.
Mary J Hive.
Well, at my age, if you're not into Mary, where were you?
Where
in your
were
childhood?
you?
Like, what kind of
You're
woman
a
are you?
lost soul.
You're a lost soul. Exactly.
Go back to bed.
Go.
Wake up again.
Yeah, no, sleep forever.
Right. And ever and ever. Ever, ever.
Okay, so this next one says, do you think you can ever write Christina Milian another hit? No. No disrespect. I don't want to really write a hit for anyone but myself. And it's not to her, because I like her. I think she's beautiful. It's not disrespect to her. You just gonna make me be petty, huh? Because I'm not a petty person. I'm really not.
Petty or mimosa. So guess what? Just because you're a great sport, you got me crying, girl. We're just going to take a shot.
We're gonna take it anyway. Okay.
All right. Smooth.
That was scrumptious.
Oh my God. You know what? I feel like I just drank a shot of like chocolate milk.
Yes,
Like
it
it's
was
so
really
smooth.
good.
You can't even taste the alcohol
It
level
was
in it.
so good. And the lingering taste is great too.
You
It
hear
tastes a
that?
little caramel or something in there. Like, that's special.
Please
I
go
like
and
it.
check out and go get bottles on top of bottles of Schlumberger because woo, we lit.
Yes, we are.
Lit. And we're gonna thank our sponsors while we, gather ourselves and touch up our makeup and refill our glasses. So please don't move a muscle. And we're back, and right now it's time to do the Petty Peeps poll. I'm gonna throw this question at social media, but before I do, I'm gonna throw it at you. So the question is it ever okay to shoot your shot with someone that's in a rocky relationship?
No, you're trifling. Leave them people alone. Let them figure their thing out. Then if they don't work out, then you shoot your shot. But don't do that. Would you want somebody to do that to you?
I know, right?
Yeah.
Karma is everything.
Yeah, but I know a lot of people don't care. But I think that's just not
You should definitely care.
You should. You don't want. I think the rule of thumb for anything: don't do to anyone that you don't want what's not, what you don't want done to you.
Factuals, exactly. So we want you guys to answer that question on social media. Is it ever okay to shoot your shot with someone that is in a relationship that's a little rocky? All right. So what I want to know from you is you've been in the game for a minute.
Yes.
What is the biggest lesson that you've learned?
Be yourself. Be yourself.
Stay true to yourself.
Listen. Whatever it is that is you is not like anyone else. So lean into that. Lean into that.
Put your all into it.
Yeah, all the way.
back
That
into
Michael
it.
Jackson lean. Go right on into it.
And what do you think has been the most rewarding thing that has happened to you since you've, been out?
I have an album that has sustained 15 years.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
15 years. Like, I have a song that has been remixed about 50 times, and about 3 of them are hits. You know what I mean? Like,
That's dope.
I feel like I've done something timeless.
Yeah.
So that makes me feel really good.
All right. So at this point, we gotta make a toast. We're gonna make a special toast. I would tell you what we could toast to, but I want you to tell me what aha moment we can toast to or something special for you.
something special for me right now in this moment is that I'm sitting with a beautiful sister doing her own thing, creating her own lane, and that's what I'm all about, and I want to toast to that.
Creating your own lane,
Yes.
facts. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
and right
sister.
back to you. So one thing I never ever want to forget is, can you tell all the viewers how God plays a role in your life?
God is the navigator of my entire existence. And I know now that his will is perfect. And I've battled with so many things in my life, but I'm at a really great, peaceful place because I have surrendered to his will. His will is perfect. If you want a good life, just surrender to God's will.
Seriously, let go and let God.
Let go and let God. Do not bat. Your arms are too short to box with God. Just go ahead and surrender.
Ooh, you preaching that today.
I took that from a play from the 80s my mom used to go see.
I love it. I absolutely love it. Let go and let God. Because you can only control your response to what happens to you. You can't control anything else.
And the thing is, this is real shit though. I mean, I'm sorry, realness though. Like if you really think about it, like it's already written. All you have to do is play your position. And if you really just let go and surrender, all things, even the bad things, my mother passed and I can see the beauty in that. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you can see the greatness in your life if you just allow God to let it go like it's supposed to go. Like, let him do his thing.
Right. I love it. Absolutely love it.
Cheers
One more
to that.
toast to that. That's to your mom.
Yeah, thank you,
That's to your mom.
Shirley.
R.I.P. Mom. Hey, Shirley. You know, I had an aunt that just passed away, and her name is Shirley, too.
Oh, really?
And she was dear.
Let me
dear
tell
to
you, my
heart.
mother was lit there with the champagne, everything when she got there. So she good. Because
Yeah,
my mama was ready for her, I promise you. She
I
probably is on the
love
welcoming
it.
board of heaven. Yeah.
Oh, that's so cute. I love it. So before we wrap up, we want to know what else you got coming. Tell us about some upcoming projects.
So I already told you that we're re-releasing Complex Simplicity. As well, I have a new album coming. I was thinking about releasing it December 17th of my birthday, but I don't want to rush. And I'm still not exactly where I want to be with it, but I have a new album coming next year called The Bull.
The bullshit. In one sentence, I know it's called the bullshit, but in one sentence, tell us what to expect on the album.
You can expect on the album, content-wise, speak from content, like what I'm talking about. You can expect the journey of walking into the bullshit, stepping dead into it, trying to blame it on someone else, and then realizing it was all your fault from the beginning.
That's deep.
It's real.
It takes a lot of work for you to realize that you caused your bullshit.
Exactly.
Yeah, a lot of self-awareness.
It's actually freeing.
Yeah.
It's like a revelation that frees your whole life. Every
Right.
problem you have, you created it.
Right.
All the bullshit in your life, you created it.
Facts.
So therefore, if you can create it, you can fix it.
Yeah. If you didn't get anything from this episode, please, that need to be on a T-shirt, for real.
My life has changed since I came to that revelation.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You know, I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
I want when you drop the album, I want to be like the first to know before it actually comes out. Send me a copy, please.
And I'll come back and do this with you again.
You don't play with me, Steph. Don't play with me.
Listen, we could do this every day, but I'll wait till
You ain't said nothing but a word, because I'll be with the I'll be with the
I already know I am.
Well, thank you so much for coming out.
Thank you for having me.
I really appreciate it. I wish you all the best on all your endeavors.
Back at you.
Thank you so much. And please stay tuned for more episodes of Pedis and Mimosas. But actually, wait, we in New York City, so you know it's the Pedis in the City edition. So please keep it exactly where you got it, because I got more coming for you. Because you never know what your favorite celebrity is going to reveal while we getting pedicures, sipping on a mimosa. Before I go, big shout out to Completely Bare, the Schlumberger Sparkling Wine, sponsoring this beautiful episode. Bye.